This is one thing, right? And I'm sure we all have this in common. When we were younger, 8, 9, 10 years old, we'll sit around. We'll say, hey, Jimmy, yo, Larry, yo, Mark, what you want to be when you grow up, right? And everybody got the same responses as you probably heard. I want to be rich. I want the nicest whip. You know, I want the biggest mansion. I want the best gear, so forth and so on. But when we really ask that question seriously, you know, I answered a little different than the other kids. And they would be like, Mark, stop tripping. Why are you talking to this and that? But when they ask me, what you want to be when you grow up, what you want to be remembered as, I'm thinking legacy all the way. So I'm like, I want my birthday retired. The people in our society that got their birthday retired, that's exciting to me, because it's like they put it all on the line and they impacted society. Like, that's important to me. Like, that made me, I mean, look, it made me proud. So that's what I want. That's what I wanted as a kid. And they would laugh and say this and that. I don't know. It's just the drive has been in me. Maybe it's from my low socioeconomic environment I grew up in. Maybe it's making my own decisions since I was 15. Maybe it's never feeling like I really had support growing up. Maybe that's contributed to it. But I'm the consummate optimist. I always think I can do better and strive to do better. So this is my message to you. If you ask me what drives me today, what do I want to be when I grow up, even though I'm grown? I still want my birthday retired. Will it happen? Maybe not. Maybe. Is it possible? Probably not likely. It could possibly happen. But you know why I do it, right? Because as long as you're moving forward full speed and your heart is pure. See, you can't have your heart clogged with jealousy, envy, unforgiveness, hatred. See, when you got those things in your heart, what happens is it blocks your vision. So you could see a apple of opportunity, but in essence, what it is it's a banana of deceit, because you're not seeing clear because your heart is clogged. So as long as you're moving forward, your heart is unclogged and is pure, and as long as your motivation is right. See, your motivation is the reason that you want to get to that goal. And if your motivation has anything to do with helping others or inspiring others, making someone else's life better, then you're probably on the right track with your motivation. Never give up on your dreams. Listen, this is your life, your most prized possession. This is the very reason why you were created and put on this earth. How dare you diminish it? How dare you not seize the moment? This is what we're here for. Let me give you an example to help you out, right? Just be like a car. You like my dip? Just be like a car, right? And you know what I do? I just drive. No matter what happened, I keep my hand on the wheel and I watch the road. I just drive. When I have problems and adversity, you know what I do? I ball it up and throw it in the tank. When I have success, or my strengths are operating and I'm on a high level, you know what I do? I ball it up and throw it in the tank. So no matter what happens, I'm constantly driving forward. Now you may ask yourself, damn, you driving forward, you got the same car, but guess what? I'm never stopping. I'm driving forward. And as you continue to drive, what you'll notice is this. You'll see the road much more clear. Less speed bumps in the road. Less cars on the road as well. Less, it's not as crowded. You know why? Because for some reason, you're just pulling away from the crowd. Because their heart not pure. You know what I'm saying? Their decision making is not right. They're hiding their weaknesses. Don't tell nobody. They're hiding their weaknesses. Listen, let me tell you something. If you put all this into play and you keep driving your car and you keep moving forward and you keep making the right decisions, then you never give up on your goals. Anything's possible. Anything's attainable. Keep your focus. That's what you need to do. Keep your focus. Let me tell y'all something. We just entering in a new year, right? I celebrated. You celebrated. Fine. Why do we have to wait a whole nother year to make resolutions? Who made the rules here? Listen, make resolutions weekly. You know why? Because you got to keep challenging yourself and pushing yourself. Make weekly resolutions. This is the whole key with making resolutions and goals. They just got to be reasonable and attainable. So if I've been biting my nails for 20 years, right? And all of a sudden it's 2012 and you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to stop biting my nails cold turkey because it's 2012. It doesn't make sense. The behavioral trends have showed that over the past 20 years, this is not a reasonable and attainable goal for you. So how about if you bite your nails 10 times a day, how about make a goal to say, I want to bite my nails only 5 times a day going into the new year. And then you can titrate down more and say, well, I'm only going to bite my nails 1 time a day. And then you can fade it out and truly extinguish the behavior, because then you can overcome it. Listen, be real about your goals and your aspirations. Listen, people, the time is now. Listen, you've been waiting your whole life for this moment. You've been building up for this moment your whole life. You've dreamt for this moment. You've sat down and discussed this moment with people. Now the time is here, and you don't want to seize the opportunity. You don't want to seize the moment. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?